serious, but I jokingly referred that, don't forget about all of the victims here. Megyn has had her show.
It's disgusting. There's something wrong with them. These were the fiery words of Megyn Kelly, lashing out at Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Her target? Their visit to communities scarred by the devastating wildfires in Los Angeles. Kelly, never one to mince words, didn't hold back. She launched into a tirade, accusing the couple of a calculated PR stunt. Her accusations painted a picture of opportunism, one aimed at rehabilitating Meghan's tarnished public image. 100% PR move, Kelly declared, her voice dripping with disdain.
Delayed by Netflix. So she had the whole PR thing ready. She was out there with the baseball cap. She was, expecting that the show was coming out in a couple of days. But now it's been pushed off again. So can we think about all the victims of the LA fires, please?
This is almost as disgusting as the trip to Uvalde after the mass school shooting. She is all about one person, her. Not even Harry. I don't think she cares about him at all. She cares about herself. What sort of absolute cretin would go to these fires in her position and make sure they get on camera and that news stories are generated about them helping the poor city of Los Angeles residents whose homes burned? She doesn't need to do that. She, as you and I both well know, if you want to help out, there are ways to make donations and you can keep them anonymous. That's what I do. When I make my donations, I keep them anonymous because I'm not looking for credit. In fact, I don't want credit. I don't want people knowing where I give my money or what I give my money to for all sorts of reasons. But the last thing I would do is inject myself into somebody else's suffering for a photo op. It's disgusting. There's something wrong with them. And I think it's totally different motivations. She 100% PR move. That's why she was there. She wanted to get on camera. She's really thinking at every opportunity she can improve her terrible reputation, and people finally love her as they're supposed to. I don't understand why they don't. That's her. Then there's Harry.
That's why she was there. She wanted to get on camera, to improve her terrible reputation. Kelly's words reverberated across the media landscape. They ignited a firestorm of controversy. Was this visit a genuine act of compassion, or was it, as Kelly alleged, a cold and calculated maneuver for personal gain? The debate raged on, fueled by Kelly's incendiary comments. The backdrop to this controversy was one of utter devastation. Wildfires fueled by dry conditions and strong winds tore through Los Angeles County. The infernos left a trail of destruction in their wake.
Who still thinks he's Prince. And hello, you're not. You're not our prince. You're not royalty to us. We don't give a about you at all. In fact, we dislike you greatly, and we really wish you would go back home. None of us even want you to live here. We were praying you would stay in Canada. So you will not be treated like royalty here. We really couldn't give two shits about your views on the Constitution and the First Amendment. They issued a statement in response to Meta saying that it's getting rid of its censorship program. They want us to know that they oppose it. Why do we care what you think, girl number 40 with your suitcase? No one cares at all what you think about anything. Certainly not Facebook and its censorship program. And Prince Harry is one of the world's least favorites of the First Amendment. He's never seen a First Amendment case in which he chooses the side of free speech. So anyway, what media organization has he not sued? In any event, I'm sick of their opinions, sick of them, especially him, because he's not even one of us, not even an American, coming over here judging us and our Constitution and so on. So he goes there because he's like, well, I'm royalty and everyone loves me. I make people feel better when they see me. The mere sight of me makes people feel better. You're in the wrong country, son. Go home. By the way, they don't even feel that way about you there. So maybe it's, I don't know where you should go. Australia? Yeah. I don't know. No, right?
I'm sure there's an island somewhere. Just, get around on the jet skis. He's
lost. I mean, yeah, like I guess he's out of islands. Martha's Vineyard? I'm not sure, because we're not into the royalty thing. That earned him no points with us. He is not my prince. No one's going to genuflect or bow to Prince Harry.
At least 25 souls perished in the blazes. Nearly 24 individuals vanished, their fates unknown. The fires forced over 100,000 residents to flee their homes. The air hung heavy with smoke. The acrid scent of charred wood permeated the air. The landscape, once vibrant and alive, was now scarred and blackened. It was amidst this backdrop of loss and despair that Harry and Meghan made their appearance. They arrived at a community center, their arms laden with supplies for displaced families.
And so he went there to get like a Jones, like my people need me. No, we don't. To the contrary. And she went there to improve her PR image. And what we really want the two of them to do is just slink off into the ocean on a boat. A boat would be fine, and go someplace else.
God love you. I love when you do the royal voice. I'd forgotten about the royal voice. Well, from all of us that are your subjects, Queen Kelly, we love you. We'll see you again next week.
Until the next time.
Cameras flashed, capturing the moment for the world to see. For some, it was a beacon of hope, a sign that even in the darkest of times, compassion could prevail. For others, like Megyn Kelly, it was an offensive display, a crass exploitation of human suffering for personal gain. Kelly didn't hesitate to label the couple disaster tourists. She argued that their visit was less about genuine empathy and more about grabbing headlines. She pointed to their meticulously crafted image, their calculated social media posts. All evidence, in her view, of a carefully orchestrated PR campaign. Kelly's accusations struck a chord with a segment of the public. Those already skeptical of the couple's motives seized upon her words as confirmation of their suspicions. However, others were quick to defend the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. They argued that it was unfair to ascribe ulterior motives to their actions. They pointed out that Harry and Meghan have a history of philanthropy. They have consistently used their platform to advocate for causes they believe in. Their supporters maintained that this visit was simply an extension of their commitment to helping others. They argued that even if the visit did generate positive publicity, that didn't negate the good they were doing. The debate sparked by Megyn Kelly's comments goes beyond the actions of Harry and Meghan. It raises fundamental questions about the role of public figures in times of crisis. Should they be applauded for using their platform to raise awareness and offer support? Or should their every move be scrutinized for signs of insincerity and self-promotion? There are no easy answers. It's a complex issue with valid arguments on both sides. What is clear, however, is that the court of public opinion can be a fickle and unforgiving place. Every action is subject to interpretation, every motive questioned. In the age of social media, where every gesture can be amplified and dissected, the line between genuine compassion and calculated image building can become blurred. And it is in this murky gray area where the debate about Harry and Meghan's visit will continue to rage.